just on my way to Ian Mcloughlin's house to pick him up. It's his test this morning in about an hour and 15 minutes time. So this lesson before the test is all about sort of getting him mentally in the right frame of mind. Sometimes they can be nervous. Getting the tactics right, so making sure that they don't do anything daft and sort of make rash decisions and pull out on vehicles when they think they've been waiting for a long time, you know, so getting a nice balance. They're not too hesitant and they're not rushing out in front of other vehicles, because it's rush hour at the moment, or it will be when he takes his test at 8:10. And then just throwing in any other sort of tips that I see throughout today's lesson. So he's got a few little mini weaknesses that he can bear in mind before he takes his test. I would say he's got about a 90% chance of passing, touch wood. Okay, so it's an 8:10 test, yeah? So we'll take that back wiper off. So what we'll do, we'll just go over all of the manoeuvres, touch on a couple of tricky areas, do the emergency stop, and then go to test basically. Okay. Right, you ready? Okay, let's go then. That's good. Have you looked at the show me, tell me questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last night for a couple of minutes.
For a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so 19 questions and spent a couple of minutes on them. Should be alright, shouldn't we? Don't worry, we'll run for a few now.
Yeah.
We'll run for a few now. Do initially is we're going to go over that little Westcroft route, yeah?
Straight ahead?
Yeah. We sort of just struggled with the directions a little bit there last time. Plus it's a popular one at this time in the morning.
The Westcroft route?
Yeah.
The little small ones?
Yeah, you know where you follow the diagrams.
Alright.
So what should the depth of your tyres be, and what else would you look out for to see if they're roadworthy?
They should be 1.6 millimetres, 3/4 of the way of your tyre.
Yeah.
Of the width. And you should look for some cuts, bruises.
Bulges.
Bruises, same thing.
Make sure you look down at his pants when you say bulges. And just give him a little cheeky wink. They like that. Okay, so we'll turn left at the end of the road. And at the roundabout, we're going to be turning right. Remember, signal before the shoulder, yeah? You've done the shoulder sort of twice then. So how would you recognise that your brakes are not working properly on this vehicle? How would you check your brakes before setting off on a journey?
Press them.
Yeah. And?
No, that's the handbrake one. Oh shit.
See? press the brake pedals as you start moving off.
Yeah.
Steering may pull to one side.
Yeah, the steering may pull.
Will turn right. And the brakes may feel spongy or slack.
Yeah.
How would you recognise your brakes not working properly?
The steering might pull to one side,
and
before you take off, you press them, and they might feel spongy
or slack. We're going to take the next road on the right here. Now I'd like you to pull up on the left. A safe place where you'd leave your vehicle. Well done. Okay, so directions, like you to follow a series of directions, or diagrams, shall I say. The first one we're going to do is this one here. So we're going to follow the road ahead at both roundabouts and then turn right at the end of the road. You got that? Once you've done that, we'll pull up and I'll go through the next set of directions. You remember that Wadham right turn as well, yeah? It's not on this route, remember that sharp one where you got...
Go around.
Yeah. So you turn a lot later than you normally would, yeah? You could get that this morning as well. Signal a little bit earlier because vehicles coming this way,
You want signal?
they need to know where you're going, yeah, and if you've got a signal on, they know you're coming off here and not going around you. The only time you don't need to signal is for what type of roundabout?
Minimum.
Yeah, flat ones. Yeah.
That would have been.
Weren't that many though, really. So anything white that you can drive over slightly, yeah. Now the examiner will usually say follow the road bends round to the left here. If they don't, you still go that way because that's a dead end up there, yeah. Can you see a problem over the roundabout?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these corners are so tight, sometimes you've got to turn a little bit later, yeah? That's why that back end just caught the curb slightly. Anything that's sharp, you always approach slightly wider, yeah? Like if you get a sharp left, yeah? If a vehicle comes now, what are you going to do? Just give way over here. So you can see how easy you can get sniped in. No, yeah. I mean, you've done well there. So that was good, the right approach speed for that, yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to pull up on the left after this road hump, but before the next one.
didn't want to pull.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I see you worried about that, but don't worry. It's only if they say safe place to park your car, then you got to worry about where you got to pull up. Yeah. Otherwise, just sort of do what they ask, pretty much. Okay. Next set of directions. We'll take the next road on the left, and then at the end of the road, turn left. Okay. How would you recognise there's a fault with your anti-locking braking system on this vehicle?
The ABS will show up on the dash.
What colour is it?
Amber.
That's the amber ABS light.
Amber ABS.
So when the cars are on your side, whose priority is it around here?
The car's on their priority.
Yeah, all day long. So when you're approaching the bends, you really got to remember that. Yeah, just be ready. Remember, these are suspension wreckers, so you want first gear. Stop. So, just if we took ourselves one car back, could you see down there fully? Down that road fully? I mean, even now can.
No.
Yeah, let's just be extra cautious
Just
on the blind ones.
Yeah. Keep and creep.
That's it. So forward leaning as well, yeah.
That'd be a fail, wouldn't it?
We'll pull up on the left just along here.
Wouldn't it?
You just about stopped in time, just about, but it's not very impressive here. Just make sure your signal stays on there as well. Yeah?
I think it just went off. I think I only done it a little. That one.
If it does come off, you got to put it back on. Next set of directions. So we're going to go left at the end of the road, left at the roundabout, and then ahead at the second roundabout. Okay. So left ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at the diagram. Yeah. But remember what we said yesterday, yeah?
Yeah.
Just be a little bit more cautious. You can see at this time of the morning how easy it is to get sniped, but people are going to go that little bit faster than they normally would. So you've got to be looking more frequently so you don't miss those cars coming at short notice. Rash decision, serious fault. You know, a couple of times you're hesitant, minor faults here. So it's better to take a minor than a serious here. miles an hour above, what should your gap be?
2 seconds.
Yeah, so 2 seconds. So it's starting to rain, so we're going to increase that to possibly 4. The examiners hate following close, yeah?
Yeah. Is this a good distance?
It's just about okay, you wouldn't want to be any closer. So the roundabout will follow the road ahead. You're checking the mirrors, but just remember the order for turning left, which 2 mirrors first. That's it. Sometimes you do that, then that, and then check that. Yeah, so that one.
No, I think I just go like that, like real quick.
It's still 60 here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. When you come into built-up areas, you've got to keep your eyes peeled for the change.
Yeah.
Obviously, that one's a bit later than normal. But if you don't see any speed limit changes, then the speed remains the same, yeah?
Yeah. Are we going to do that warden turn?
Yeah, we'll try and get that. We're going to touch on the manoeuvres first.
Yeah.
So let's just bash these manoeuvres out first time, and then we'll give that a go. Show me how you do that. It's just at the end, push it in, the little button on the end. So you don't want to push it up. So it goes in that way. That's the back one. Okay, there's a button, push it. That's it in. That's it, there we go. So we'll be taking the next road on the right. Mirror check. Shame, flat tyre on the morning. So here again, possible cars coming round. So that's it. Good approach. What we're going to do, we're going to pull up on the left behind the dark grey car. Don't worry about the driveway for the moment, and the examiners may say that on the test as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so handbrake neutral in, and then touch my leg afterwards. Okay, parallel park. Ready? So 1 attempt. Yeah, so what you got to do, just wait until they slow down a bit more. Right, they're starting to acknowledge we're manoeuvring. Stop. So before you turn, what are you going to do?
Look around.
Yeah, that's it. Stop, stop, stop. That's it. You've got to do that right shoulder before you turn though, yeah? So the manoeuvre's good. I can't fault the manoeuvre
Just
really.
it.
Yeah. Your observations. There's a playground there,
Yeah.
so you have to look all around you before you turn. The other thing, as they're passing and you're starting to come into the bay, how
Stop.
can you? That's it. By stopping what you're telling the examiner.
Oh, yeah, like,
You've noticed them
Yeah.
approaching, yeah?
Yeah.
So just stop. You can't go wrong there. Just a little pause. They go past. Everyone's a winner. If you carry on, what might the examiner be thinking?
you can't see him.
You haven't noticed it, right? So they can only go on what they see. So if you pause, you can't go wrong there. Give that one more go, but we need to do the observations before we turn the steering wheel. That's it. Okay, again, it's fine. A little bit closer to the curb than you
Yeah.
want, though. Yeah. How do you feel with that manoeuvre?
Fine.
Okay, so if you get too close to the curb on your test, what are you going to do?
Oh, just pull back out and
Take a shunt forward. Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes it's just going forwards and pulling left a little bit to take the front of the car
Yeah.
over there and then reverse back. Yeah. But either way, just take a little shunt. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, you happy with that?
Just want to get back into it.
So you should be able to see that front door handle, yeah, because that's your...
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah? Okay, we'll drive on again. You're not going to get a more difficult parallel part than that on a hill either, yeah? That's as tough as it gets.
That is.
Yeah. So you can do that, yeah. Because there's nothing more that can be worse about this. It's on a hill, cars approaching quite often, yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull up on the left just after this road, just after. So good. Okay, reverse around the corner, so we're going to reverse back into that road we just drove past, staying reasonably close to the curb.
Yep.
So what's the gap between you and your curb you've got to keep?
Two Coke cans.
2 Coke cans. 2 cherry colas. Stop. So there's that guy with a dog with a bag of poo in his hand. So you just need to wait for him to clear before you turn, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see what I mean? He's,
Yeah.
As you're about to turn, he's
I know
by
what
the
you
side,
mean.
yeah.
Even if he's on the other side of the road?
Because, I mean, what's to say you weren't going to walk behind the car?
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Just be defensive all the time,
Yeah.
and you can't go wrong then, yeah? Have a little look down that road as well. Okay, good, but yeah, you need to just look down that road and
just
see if any vehicles are turning in. Yeah. So one more go, but this time I don't want to say but, I just want to say a star. Yeah. You want to go into this test aiming for 0 minors, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I am.
If you have a bad day, you go home with 5 minors. So, if it does that, don't panic, just put it back in, it comes out slightly sometimes. Can't fault that, that's spot on. Alright, we'll drive on again. That's what you got to do, yeah? Nothing less. Your observations there look like you were genuinely interested about what was around you, yeah? You couldn't go wrong. So we'll turn right at the end of the road. It's as if you're watching a ping pong match, yeah? So you got the goals last night then?
There was some fucking good goals last night. Pardon my French.
Who scored for you?
Daniel Powell, Ian Mcloughlin. Who else scored? I think. Can't remember who scored, you know.
Yeah.
Steve Gleeson.
Is the manager happy then?
Yeah.
Were they top of the league?
Yeah. Fucking shit as well.
What was the difference between Saturday and last night then?
I don't know. We just turned up last night.
Yeah.
We didn't, I guess. Not that we didn't turn up, we just went taking our chances.
So we'll take the next road on the left. Now I'd like you to pull up on the left at a safe place where you'd leave your vehicle. Remember, it's not the first opportunity, it's a safe place, yeah, so don't rush where you pull up.
Couldn't leave it here in the edge, would you?
We missed a couple of little mini chances, but what we'll do, we'll carry on, we'll pull up on the left just before the driveway here.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, okay, by the lamppost.
I didn't want to really do on a bend.
Keep going forwards a bit more because you've got a junction just behind you, so. Bends, you can pull up, if you look in your mirror, you can see there's a bend, isn't there, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything on that bend, because it's quite mild, isn't a problem, yeah? It's only when you can't see round the bend that it's a problem, really, yeah? Okay, another possible route. I'd like you to turn left at the end of the road and then follow signs for Buckingham. And when I want you to change direction, I'll tell you in plenty of time. Slightly wide there, yeah? Slightly. So on the mild bends, just use the tax disc, keep it on the curb but not over. So we don't want to exceed 30 until we hit that sign though, yeah? Increase our speed. That's it, just checking that mirror. If someone's overtaking you now, what would you do?
Drop back.
That's it, just come off the gas. What else could you do?
Pull in slightly.
You just come over slightly.
Maybe Buckingham.
Following signs for Buckingham, yeah. This guy carries on at sort of 40 miles an hour, what would you hit?
I would think.
That's it. Shoulder before you change lanes, but that was good. If that happens on your test, you have to remain that composed. Yeah, don't rush trying to change lanes. Yeah. The only thing you miss is just a little glance, just to double check they're not coming through. So how would you recognise there's a problem or a fault with your power assisted steering on this vehicle? Or how would you recognise your power assisted steering isn't working properly? Just say
steering wheel to feel loose.
Yeah. When just the easiest way of explaining it is when you start moving, the steering would feel heavier than normal. Yeah. So if the power assist steering's working, it will feel very light. If it isn't working, it will feel heavier than normal, especially once you start.
Like it's an old car.
Sorry, yeah. Just like the combine harvesters used to. Driving at Island. So we're going to follow signs for Wadham. long roads, what should you be doing? Sort of every 4 or 5 seconds.
Mirrors.
Yeah, what for?
Or like overtaking.
Yeah, that's it.
Bad driving.
Following close sometimes. Say turn right, next road on the right, or follow the signs for Milton Keynes West. Okay. Both the same direction.
So I may not get that turn.
Sorry?
I may not get that turn.
Yeah, you will, 100%. But because the sign's not very clear, they may say just turn right, or they might say follow signs for Milton Keynes West.
So where am I going?
Turning right towards Milton Keynes West.
Yeah, do it.
You see, it only becomes clearer as you get close to the sign. First gear, that's it. Okay, that's fine. You still had a little bit of space on the left that you could have used,
Yeah.
rather than just edging round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
Don't want to like go over the path.
Over the what?
Over the curb. We call that a path.
What's that?
It's a path, like a curb.
Oh, path.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Path.
Yeah, you can only just come over slightly, but otherwise it's fine.
That's okay, though.
Yeah, make sure you use first gear to turn there.
Yeah.
If you turn in second there, then you're going too fast.
Feeling confident.
You're driving well, to be fair. Yeah. The only thing you can slip up on here is concentration. It's just so you just, as I say, be slightly cautious rather than rash, and you'll be fine.
Haven't really had that many minors, have I?
No.
The manoeuvres, like can I like move the camera, like not the camera, the mirror down?
Say that again for the manoeuvres.
Yeah.
If we leave it how it is, that's because that's what you've been doing the manoeuvres with at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
We can adjust it slightly, when we pull up. But you're not quite happy with the position.
No, I'm just saying like so because I can't really see if
Traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses the other mirror.
Oh,
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So following the signs for Milton Keynes. turn right at the end of the road. The examiner will ask you at the beginning of the test, do you want your instructor to sit in on the test? Did you want me to sit in?
Do you wanna?
I don't mind, it's your call, it's your test.
If you wanna, mate.
Some people like me to sit in, some people couldn't think of anything worse, so if you'll feel 1% better me sitting in, then I'll sit in. If you'd rather me not, then
If you want, mate, honestly, it's up to you.
You're not bothered.
What do you wanna do?
I'll sit in then.
Fucking 20,000 people looking at me in a fucking match day, I can go, fuck.
I'm gonna follow the road ahead. It doesn't make a difference whether I'm sitting on or not, but as I say, some people, you know,
if you had a look, can't they?
huh?
You can go.
I can't sort of give you a thumbs up or give you a toe punt in the back or anything, no. And the old coughing trick went a long time ago. I think it was Who Wants a Millionaire or whatever. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If I start choking or something, then that means you're about to hit a car. If I start having spasms, then you know you're doing a serious fault. So we'll be following the road ahead.
You on test centre?
Sorry?
Test centre?
We're heading towards there, yeah. Just get a turn in the road in then. So if the examiner asks you how to check your brake lights are working before starting the journey, what would you do, or what would you say and do?
You could put on
Your brake lights.
your brake, you could press your brakes.
Yeah. Just ask the examiner to stand
You
behind
could
and
go,
check it.
yeah, you could. Or you could go out if you want to be nice.
So you want to demonstrate that to him as well,
Yeah.
yeah? If they ask you to check to see if your direction indicators are working, that's it, and then you got to walk around the car and check.
Yeah.
Your demisters, remember that one?
Yeah, that's these
Yeah, that's it.
little babies.
Yeah. If it does rain, your wipers, how do you put them on? That's it.
Like so.
If you want it to go faster, just push it up one more. That's it. Just nudge it one down. That's it. The washers is the button at the end though, yeah? That's it. Try not to use it all though.
It's like that.
You want a budget for the windscreen wash this month?
Do not pull out. I'll fucking kill you. How do I know if it's going to fail me or not?
You won't. One thing I would do, you may see them marking the paper, yeah?
Yeah.
That might not necessarily mean you've got a fault, yeah? So I wouldn't, start.
Is this a good place?
Yeah. It doesn't actually matter on this one because the cars can't turn into the lights. But normally, yeah. Yes, if you notice the examiner just making a note or something, it could be that they're just marking down that you've just done an angle moving off or a hill start, or they're marking a manoeuvre. So again, don't sort of panic if they're marking something. If you do make a fault, it's all about sort of not dwelling on it and focusing on the job in hand, yeah. So
Just keep going.
Yeah, keep the standards high.
Keep your high balls low and your low balls high.
That's it. if you're unsure of any directions,
Ask.
yeah, plenty of time. The safest thing to do if you're in the wrong lane at short notice is to do what?
Be calm.
Huh?
Just be calm.
Yeah, and just go the wrong direction if you can't get in the right lane.
And then
Yeah.
come back
We're
out.
going to go ahead and then left at the second roundabout. Okay, we'll go ahead at this one then as well. We did want to go left at that second one.
We did.
Yeah, I said ahead and then left at the second. Don't worry.
Calm there.
Ah.
Decision.
Exactly that, yeah.
Turn around.
Hopefully there's not too much traffic down here.
Left.
That's alright, we'll carry on, we'll be fine this way. Sometimes there's a build up of traffic.
Can he mind on me for that? Or just done?
Nah. But sometimes if they know that there's like a build up of traffic, they might be a little bit more adamant, they want you to go a certain way.
Right.
So if they keep repeating themselves and sort of take the hint that you've got time to change lanes, yeah. But they won't keep repeating themselves if it's not safe
Yeah.
for you to do that, yeah. And if you do go the wrong direction, just say soz, a bit nervous today, whatever. I'm gonna take the next road on the left.
Cheeky bastard.
Then we're going to take the next road on the right. And we'll go down to the bottom. So, pull up on the left, just along here, not too close to that car though. Okay, so what we'll do is a little turn in the road. So when you're ready, it's a test standard, yeah?
Yeah.
Both shoulders, as if there's kids around, potentially around the car, yes, looking over both shoulders. Before you move away, that's it, you've got to look around, you double check. We'll turn right into this little area here, just there, that's it. And then we'll pull up, we'll go straight ahead where that arrow is. We'll just stop on that arrow for the moment. That's fine. And then what we'll do is a bay park, so we're going to reverse back into one of these bays. So remember your marker, yeah?
Yeah. Pink.
But observation still, yeah?
Yeah. Which one do you want me to go into?
Anyone you fancy, yeah?
Right.
Just want to see a proper right shoulder. There might be cars coming down. handbrake. In neutral. Then little green. Okay. The only problem I think you got with the manoeuvres here. Huh?
Right shoulder.
Yeah, just
Observation.
It's enough, but under pressure, you know, you could get too gobbled up with the door mirror and then miss what's around you, and that's what normally happens. People's attention goes onto the door mirror too much, and then they miss what's around them. Yeah, so you gotta just imagine this: the school's just broken up, and there's potentially kids all around, sort of passing you or whatever. Yeah. So a few little things that you need to go into the test thinking about. What do you think the first thing that you need to do? Focus on?
Concentration.
Yeah, concentration, but judging traffic, yeah? You know how to do it, but sometimes what you think is a good decision to go might not be the same opinion of a 50, 60-year-old that's a retired instructor who's marking your test today, yeah? So remember, if a 50, 60-year-old person's taking your test, if you don't know, don't go. As you get older, people don't like thrills, yeah? So just make it nice and pleasant rather than slightly uneasy. Manoeuvres, you got to keep looking all around you. If a vehicle comes towards you, what you got to do?
Hold back.
Stop. Yeah, look at them.
Oh, you mean under? Yeah.
So if a vehicle comes, stop, look at them, acknowledge they're there, and then carry on. As you're coming into the space, if they start moving, what are you going to do again?
Stop.
Stop. Just that's your way of communicating with that examiner. Yeah? Speed limits, so I can't help you any more than what we've gone through here, but if you go from like a fast road into more of a built up area, look out for the change in speed. They're normally straight away, they're quite in your face that you almost miss them, yeah? If you really get stuck, then the worst scenario, or the last possible thing to do is see what the vehicles around you are doing. You know, so if the vehicle in front's speeding, sort of doing 60, then you see the other vehicles are going quite fast as well, then if you're really unsure, then probably use them as a guideline. But that's I ideally know the speeds, and then you can't go wrong. Yeah. Following distances, don't get too close.
Don't stay too far behind either.
That's it. Well, a bigger gap's better than a small one, but keep the 2-second rule. Yeah. So on a 40-mile-per-hour road, it's going to literally be, if we're here, look at that car down there. That's your gap on anything above 40, yeah? Nothing much closer than that, yeah? On 30-mile-per-hour roads, what's your distance between you and the car in front?
2 seconds.
It's 6 car lengths on 30-mile-per-hour roads, yes? So 6 car lengths is from here to where that arrow is, probably a little bit further ahead, yeah? So keep that gap, yeah?
2 second gap, though, isn't it?
Not on 30-mile-per-hour roads, it's 6 car lengths.
What's that, 4 second gap?
No, you just use car lengths, yeah. But on 40 miles an hour, then it goes into the 2-second rule, yeah? I think that's about it. Directions, if you're unsure, just ask. Worst scenario, go the wrong direction safely, yeah? Okay? So what we'll do now is we'll just show you under the bonnet, and then we'll go into the test centre, okay?